Morning. Now, I just wanted to say this before I end this portion of my my show. Now, these people want to gonna take over your life, and it doesn't. It just doesn't stop at your job. It doesn't stop at corrections. You know, when they get you out or what have you. If you give in to them and you start selling their drugs for them and you start bringing in their drugs for you, they take over your life. They get to know your neighbors, they get to know your friends, they get to know who you're dating, and they go after these people. You understand? Because they want your life miserable. If they find out you're dating a guy, they send one of their friends to start talking to the guy, and maybe the guy's gonna fall for that girl, or fall for that guy, or whatever the case may be. And it's a nonstop. And then when you try to date somebody else, they send somebody else, after that person, girl or guy. You understand? They just want to own you. They want to own you. They want you to be miserable. Meanwhile, you're not paying attention to them. You're going on with your life. And they want to own you. You understand? Because they have cliques all over the place. Maxine Waters, they start networking. They start knowing people in different city agencies. They start knowing politicians. Maxine Waters is a bully. Oh, she's a Democrat. She's fighting for the black. No, she's part of the girl clique. She's telling people to go harass people. If you don't believe in somebody's politics, fine. You're fighting for other people's rights or whatever the case may be. But you don't harass the person. You don't go and go into the person's life, want to ruin the person's life or whatever. Because politics is politics. Your daughter is getting paid to do your campaign, and then you're going after somebody else's campaign for doing the same thing that you're doing. But nobody's blowing her up. Nobody's doing anything. And these cliques, they do that. So they in all the agencies. So who do you run to? Who do you run to? They even have people in the FBI. But I'm saying, as an officer, and you can't trust anybody in the agency, call the FBI. Keep calling them, keep calling them, keep calling them. That's what I did. I kept every week, I would call them because, they're going to say, oh, she's crazy or whatever the case may be. They want you to be crazy. They want people to believe that you're crazy. So nobody believe anything that you say. You understand? And you can't trust anybody in the agency. You can't reach the commissioner because you have to go through the secretary, and they know the secretary. And then the secretary is cop blocking you. Call the FBI. You keep dialing the FBI number. You keep telling them people is trying to force me to bring in their drugs. People is harassing me in my life. People is going after my children. People is going after my family. Call the FBI every week if you have to. And then, lo and behold, one FBI agent, is going to believe you and start investigating. Then he's going to tell his boss, and she's going to tell her boss, and then some kind of case is going to start developing. But don't bow down to these people. Don't give in. I'm telling you. Because if you give in and you get scared, yes, it's going to be an uphill battle. But once you give in, they're going to want to control your whole life. You think it's just you bringing drugs into jail. No. Then sometimes they're going to want you to travel to Jamaica or somewhere or Mexico and smuggle drugs for them. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? So call the FBI or CIA or wherever you have to call. But don't